Welcome to Disaster Party Podcast. As always, I'm Rob Stanio, joined by my co-host.
Oh, whoa, daddy, it's your boy Andy Bivians. It's B-I-V-I-A-N-S, for I am the one true, whoa, daddy of Studio Whoa Bivians, I-N-C, your American icon. Listen tonight. I'm feeling so fine. We're on episode 89, Whoa Daddy.
What?
I'm feeling fine too.
Ooh,
what are you
talk
drinking?
about it.
What are you
Speak
drinking?
Winter warmer. Oh, I
Is
got
it
a
making
Trader
you
Joe's.
warmer?
Yeah,
Where's there a Trader Joe's?
Danbury, Connecticut.
Damn.
He went on that beer run, that real beer run.
Yep. I gotta say,
Did you guys see that World's Greatest Beer Run movie? That was on Apple TV.
Nope.
I didn't
Zac
even know it was a
Efron?
movie.
Yeah, it's like he brings beer to the guys in the Vietnam War.
Oh, I saw fucking trailers for that a while back. That showed great.
Yeah, I didn't watch
I gotta
it
say
yet.
though, this is the second week in a row that I'm sitting in person next to Andy while he's doing the intro, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a little creepy. I don't know if you guys could tell or not from your side, like through the fucking cameras and everything. His eyes close, and he looks like he's sweet talking a fucking woman over here
Oh, baby.
to himself. Like he gets way into it.
Daddy. Feel the rhythm.
Yeah.
Feel the rhyme.
He's got to
Feeling
live
how
the
I'm
gimmick.
feeling. It's Whoa Daddy time.
He's got to live the gimmick.
Yeah.
I'm more concerned with the fact that I'm looking at the sole of Sean's shoe.
That's true.
This guy stepped in some dog shit.
Look at me.
It's mad clean. Look how white they are.
Actually, they are pretty clean.
Walking around in the fucking snow.
That's how we clean the dog shit off.
There you go.
Should have wiped it off in the carpet in the carpet in the fucking hallway out here.
Listen, you'll smell it later.
In my office, I'm not cleaning it up.
Hey. I mean, as long as
So
it's
speaking
not
of dog shit,
What a transition.
Oh.
Are you gonna? Is this in reference to Fat Man from last week?
no, but that was, I guess you could consider that was dog shit. Yeah.
Did we get any
that's pretty
feedback on last week's episode?
rough. Dog shit?
From the fans?
Crickets? Crickets?
No, today we're going to talk about Guardians of the Galaxy, the holiday special, which I've watched a couple of times due to my child really liking Groot. So,
Which is really funny.
Groot's on
That's-
fucking steroids in this shit.
yeah, he is.
Oh, this is Teenage Groot.
Fucking Groot Cena.
True.
He had John Cena's jawline and everything.
See?
But it's actually John Cena's brother, Dominic
Vin
Toretto.
Diesel. That's true.
Oh.
That works.
Yep.
And the Guardians, just like Vin Diesel, are all about family.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true.
It's true.
Insert When I See You Again music right now.
In
So
slow motion.
What did you guys think of this? I actually really enjoyed it, and it
I did too.
slightly moves the MC. I didn't think this was going to move the MCU forward, but it kind of does.
Well, I actually have a question, but it's about the end. What gets real at the end? So I don't know if you want me to wait until we talk about the thing and then you bring it up at the end, or just bring it up now.
Why don't we wait till the end, I guess?
Okay.
Okay. I think I know what your question is, which I'm also confused about.
I don't know how it moves it forward. That was my one takeaway from this, was it was a cool Christmas movie, but it was just a Guardians movie to put out during Christmas time. That's how I saw it.
I mean, there's definitely references to a lot of the stuff, but I feel like, it was enjoyable. It was a fun little thing to watch. It's not something I'm going to be like, hey, let's go back and watch that. Griffin hasn't even asked to watch it again since we watched it the second or third day it was out. So Thanksgiving weekend was 2 weeks ago now. And I feel like with a lot of shows and a lot of these things that do these holiday specials, they're always just kind of there and whatever. Like the old school Star Wars holiday special, that was just there, whatever. It's a fun little thing to watch every once in a while. I could take it or leave it. I enjoyed it, but it's not something I'm gonna go back to.
I've never actually seen the Star Wars one, but isn't it notoriously known for being horrible?
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
It was not.
Oh, it was great. Oh, it was absolutely wonderful.
It's pretty. That's where they introduced Boba Fett for the first time too.
Is it?
Mhm.
I thought that I thought that came out after Return of the Jedi, though. Boba
It
Fett
was
introduced
between.
in it, and
It was
Boba Fett
between
was introduced in
Empire.
Star Wars.
Yeah,
Boba Fett
because
was
they
introduced in
didn't
Empire,
officially introduce him in Empire. He was just standing there.
but he's there.
Yeah, but they didn't like. I guess the Halloween or Christmas special establishes him. It has like that cartoon
But I thought
section.
somebody's gonna have to IMDb what year that came out because I thought that came out after Return of the Jedi. Because aren't there Ewoks in the Christmas special?
I believe so.
Yeah, Ewoks didn't happen until Return of the Jedi.
But that could also be the first showing of Ewoks.
It wasn't.
Anyways, we're not talking about Star Wars here.
I am my IMDb in the show.
All right, you IMDb that. All right, so the reason why I'm
Asshole.
thinking it pushes the MCU a little bit, it's not like big things, but the one thing I know we're going to talk about at the end, it shows that Groot has gotten older since even Endgame, and it shows that the Guardians purchase nowhere. So
Like,
and
what?
and
Where'd
it,
they get money? And who'd they buy
Well,
it from? Who owned it before?
the collector owned it, and they actually added a new member to the Guardians, which is Cosmo, who is in the comic books and a Guardian. So they
Well, he
officially,
she
or
now was
true,
also
she,
in one
yeah.
of the post-credit scenes, right?
yes, in Guardians 1.
That's right.
But hold on though. You said because you said the collector owned it, but like the collector got killed by Thanos, correct?
I believe.
It's hard to remember everything because so much freaking shit has happened in the
think so.
MCU.
I don't think they ever showed him dead, but they implied it.
In Infinity War, when they
That's
went,
how he gets the
No, he was
one of the
alive.
stones.
No, he wasn't.
He
It
was.
they- it
I'm going to tell
was-
you why.
Go ahead.
So you know
I wanna
how-
hear both sides now.
So you know how like when they first go in there, it looks like everything's destroyed?
Yeah.
And then they do the whole thing, and then she stabs him, but then it's all a vision. When they like pan back to what the scene actually was, the collector is
He's
like,
in a cage now.
yeah, he's doing
Thing.
this in the cage, so he's still alive.
Oh,
Shit, I got him. I was thinking about it backwards the other way.
yeah, me
Like
too.
he was there, and then when he had the fucking reality thing show, when reality came to, like he was gone. So I got it backwards.
Well, my question was going to be though. I thought he was dead, but regardless, okay. Well, that complicates things even more though. Then, because if he's alive and he was like kind of being held prisoner by Thanos, like where is he now? My point was, what happened to all his belongings? Who got them?
Well, a lot of them got destroyed. You saw in the
right.
Infinity, like everything got destroyed. So he probably was just like, I need to get out of here. But again, I'm assuming. But Cosmo, who again, if I say he, I apologize, is established as a girl in this, but in the comic books and a lot of the other cartoon adaptations, he's
like a
male.
Russian, like cosmonaut, right?
Who
Yeah.
voices the dog again? I was looking at it the other day and then again I can't remember. It's some
Oh, I don't know.
girl. Is it the girl that played Borat's daughter?
Yeah, that's exactly who it is. You're
Yeah,
right.
okay, that's what I thought.
Oh, really?
I forgot the name of her, but I read.
Yeah, I can't remember her name either. She was in something else I watched recently, but no, I can't remember what it was.
And side note, I owe Rob another apology. He proved me wrong again. Star Wars Holiday Special was 1978, which is after the original movie before Empire Strikes Back.
I knew it.
Oh, so
I
it
was
does.
thinking of
It does
I was thinking of a
introduce
different
Boba
Star
Fett. then.
Wars.
You know what I'm thinking
Holiday
of with the
special.
Ewoks? I'm thinking of they had that cartoon. The Star
That's what
Wars-
I was thinking
The Star
of.
Wars cartoon had a lot of Ewoks in it. That's the thing I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
So fuck my life.
it's all good.
Now everybody knows who the real fucking nerd is.
Nerd.
Nerd.
So yeah, so between them buying Nowhere, introducing Cosmo as a new member of the Guardians, and the ending, there's an establishing line that also pushes it. So it wasn't for nothing. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just, but I guess none of it is. If you miss this if you don't watch it, it's not going to ruin anything moving forward.
No.
That can't be explained in a sentence or two.
Yeah, you're not completely missing out. Nothing's being like spoiled or anything like that.
Kind of how most of the TV shows in the MCU are not really must watches if they put like a line or two in a movie.
Yeah, I mean, you can get away with just
Well-
watching the movies, but stuff from the shows definitely enhance and kind of help.
Yeah, they enhance it for
Yeah.
sure.
It's mainly like the finale of the TV shows that kind of move the story forward. Like, look at Loki. The last episode of
Yeah.
Loki is what started the entire like multiverse riff. And
I read a thing, and I guess it's the MCU. I read a thing that people are actually theorizing that it's the opposite.
Oh,
That
The
Kang,
Doctor Strange thing started the stuff for the Loki show, or
yes,
okay,
okay,
and that the Kang that Loki female kills was not the Kang that she kills is not the real one that establishes the storyline, and that in when he comes back and establish that Kang is now the leader, it's people are saying it's not due to what female Loki did, it's due to what Doctor Strange did.
Doctor Strange, yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
So then if that's the case, then it would basically make Loki irrelevant. The only thing that would
Well,
maybe
I think it still
play a
falls
role.
into the whole variant thing. It's going to be like variants of Kang.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But again, that's nothing that could be established in a Kang movie in 3 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But the only thing that might be play a role from the Loki series is the young Loki. If they add young Loki to a young Avengers team.
I could see them doing that, especially the way they're setting up everybody else now.
Yeah. But again, they could reestablish that in half a second in a movie.
Yeah.
So
we're getting way off track here.
yeah. Anyways.
Still Marvel.
That's what happens with the MCU, though, man. It's so vast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can go any which ways.
That happens
Yeah.
with all of our Marvel reviews. We just kind of go off into the multiverse.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so who wants to run through this?
You.
Let's,
Okay.
It's your
You're the leader, bro.
So, all right. So we established that they bought Nowhere, Cosmo's on the team. Essentially, the team minus Peter are like, "What's going on?" And then Mantis and Drax were like, "We need to make Peter happy." And how do we do that? Oh, Christmas. And then the Yondu, what's his name?
And they go into like a flashback. Like Peter told them, Drax is telling Mantis about the story that Peter told her or him. that-
Oh, I thought it was the Ravager guy, the guy who
Oh,
took
you're
over
right.
Yondu.
Ravager
You're right.
was telling
I'm
the story
sorry.
about Christmas. Yeah.
You're right. I'm so sorry. Yep. He was telling them why Christmas was like ruined for Peter.
Yeah. So then Mantis and Drax take it, make the idea to go get Kevin Bacon.
Because he's Peter's Earth savior hero.
Well, hold on. So real quick, I just realized something. It's actually not. They don't wait until the end to establish this. They do it right at the beginning. They establish that.
She says it to him. She tells him, right? She tells Drax.
Yeah, that Mantis is Peter's sister. But my
yeah, they
question
do, yeah.
is like because I've seen the first two Galaxy of the Guardians. Wow. Guardians of the
great
Galaxy movies.
That
I've seen the first one a bunch of times. The
that
second one I think I
entire
only
bottle
watched
of
once
wine
though.
You drank last night is still there.
What?
That
Oh.
entire bottle of wine you drank last night is still affecting you.
Yo, quiet as kept. Don't blow up my spot like that. Where was I? Oh yeah. So I've seen the first one a bunch of times. The second one I think I only saw once when it first came out, so I don't remember. But did they establish that at all in that movie that Mantis is his sister?
No.
No.
They just pulled that out of their ass for the special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of like always had.
It
a
makes
weird-
sense.
It makes sense, and I always had like it's not a surprising thing to me. I think that was supposed to be the shocking thing for this, but to me it wasn't that shocking. To me, it was just like, oh yeah, it makes total sense.
For this,
To me,
it
it was
was like,
shocking, though.
I feel like to this, it was the reason behind like the entire movie, like the reasoning behind why she wanted to go get him the best.
Well, yeah.
Because
Let's not call this a movie. It's a
It's like
Yeah,
a TV
it's
special.
45
stretch.
minutes.
TV show.
It's
Um,
basically the length of a
holiday
1-hour
special.
TV show without commercials.
Yeah.
That's true.
I did think it was weird because in the comic books and some, like, even the Guardian of the Galaxy game,
Sorry, guys.
What happened?
It's not the alcohol, I'm telling you.
Alcohol.
Mantis and Peter date
Oh.
In the comics?
in the comics
Ooh, he's doing his mommy? No, wait.
and in the Guardians video game.
I didn't get that far.
I
didn't
still
get that
have
far in
yet
the
to
game
play
yet.
it.
I didn't get
So-
that far in the game yet.
So yeah, so for them to go, oh, this is the sister, I was like,
Oh, you're my
Okay.
sister.
they're going in this direction. So
Joe Dierte.
It's
Joe
weird. Can we go
Dirt.
back to being brother and sister?
Yeah.
Like I'm some kind of white trash perv.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm going off the rails here.
it's all
Let me
good.
get another beer. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I
You need it,
thought
bro.
I thought that was pretty much like the heart of like why the movie was happening though, because like she wanted to be accepted by him, so it was like that's the reason why they're doing everything. So I mean, it was weird, but it wasn't like a oh wow, like it wasn't like a
Damn.
huge shock.
I just had a thought.
Oh
Just
yeah.
had a thought. I don't know if we should talk about this or not, but the Guardians trailer, there's a scene, a clip for the new Guardians trailer where it shows Peter clearly in emotional pain over something that's happening, and I'm pretty sure we all assume that somebody's dying.
Yeah.
What if it's her? My
Oh.
sister's my sister's dying. My dad died. My mom died.
My girlfriend died.
My girlfriend fucking hates me.
And now
fucking
she's
nuts.
back. She died and now she's back.
And now my new sister is dying.
Yeah, that's possible. That is possible.
Anywho, all right.
So they decide that's their mission, but now there's a cool scene. It's like an intro. Peter Quill's walking through, and this band is like, "Hey, can you listen to this song?"
Greatest Christmas. This is the best part about the whole thing. This is the greatest Christmas song.
It was a good song. They're like, "Oh, we wrote this song based off the things that we've learned about your, earthy and Christmas." And they start singing this song, and it's like,
It starts
basically,
off very nice.
yeah. And then it basically turns into like Santa's gonna come to your house and kill you. And Peter's like, no, this is not it at all. And it's just kind of funny. And then you see
Keep
Groot in the
going
back
on
going
and
like this.
on.
He must have watched Christmas, Bloody Christmas.
And then
You
this
guys
is
had
Groot
these
in the
instruments
back.
for a week.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the other thing. He's like, yeah, we've been practicing all week.
That was
And
Sarah's
then,
favorite part was Groot dancing in the background.
Yeah. And then at the end, when they were
The
done,
way you
Groot's
guys
just
are
like,
doing it,
I
you look
am
like Dwight.
Groot.
Raise the roof.
Oh, yeah, that scene.
Dwight
whole
Groot.
concert. Dwight Groot.
That kind of works.
It's a new hybrid character.
Groot Shrew.
I am Shrew.
That works.
All right, episode over.
Trying to. So, yeah, that music
Groot's
scene was
raising the
funny.
roof.
Groot's raising the roof, and at the end he goes, I am Groot, and gets all excited. So now Drax and Mantis are heading toward Earth, and it's kind of funny. They're flying over Earth, and everyone's like, like getting all scared and stuff. And Mantis goes, did you put on the invisible
The cloak.
cloak or whatever?
Yeah.
And he's like, yes. And then you see him like push the button,
Yeah.
and she's like, I can clearly see what you're doing.
They went to the club. That was, or no, they land and like all the cops are there and shit, and they're just like fucking up cop cars and everything.
No, I think you
No.
kind of skipped some stuff.
The club is first, I think.
Well, they go to the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and there's all like
Oh,
people
yeah.
like dressed up like Avengers and stuff, and they're like Steve, and they like go to hug the guy, and he like runs away.
No, she
And then
jumps
people are
on
taking
him.
pictures with him and stuff.
Yeah.
She jumps on him and like straddles him, and then he's like, and then he runs away, and then there's like a GoBot or something, and Drax is like, I'm gonna kill you, and then she goes, a GoBot killed his aunt. A GoBot killed his aunt.
Yeah, no, that scene, this whole like 5 minutes or whatever it was between them on a Walk of Fame and then at the club were fucking hilarious.
Taking shots. Another.
Yeah.
Give me another.
And then they go to the club.
Fiery smoke when she takes a shot in the club. She's like, "That was good. Give me another." Like she takes a shot and then she like blows out like what looks like smoke or like flames because it's so like the shot's like burning her, and then she's like, "Oh,
Yeah,
give me another one."
I don't remember that detail, but they got.
Yeah, I don't remember that either.
And they basically just like all that money they earned taking pictures, they just fucking blew it all on shots.
And they were
Yeah,
dancing. It was funny.
Bartender is my boy Flula Borg from well, he's in a lot of stuff, but Pitch Perfect too. He's like the German singer.
Oh, you're right. Yes, yep.
Oh.
He is that. He is the bartender. That's
You wanna
funny.
dance? I hate to dance. Want to
All
get a
right.
drink?
So where do we go after this?
So you guys just fucking quoted goddamn Pitch Perfect.
Listen,
Listen,
Pitch Perfect
Pitch-
is excellent.
It is an excellent movie.
I was once like you, Sean. I was like, this looks so stupid, and
You
Sarah
guys
like dragged
made
me to see it.
watch it. My opinion hasn't changed.
Well,
Which
you're
one?
wrong.
Which one though? Which one did you watch?
He watched both of them. The first
Yeah.
two, they're both excellent. Third one's not that great.
3.5 hours of my life I'll never get back.
You didn't like it at all?
No.
We already did. You watch Bumper in Berlin, Rob?
No, I started it. I think I watched like the first 10 minutes.
I actually didn't like it that much. I thought I was gonna like it more because Bumper's like my favorite character, but
I don't know.
he's not as
What are you guys
funny
talking
when he's
about
not an
now?
asshole. He's like trying to be
yeah.
good now.
These guys are hated.
Yeah,
I have no
haters
idea. We have no idea
drinking
what the
that
fuck you're talking
haterade.
about
What?
Pitch
Listen,
Perfect.
What?
You guys like,
What?
Listen, you guys like The Relevant, so
I did not.
Your opinion on movies is slim for me.
You put Jason X in your top 5 horror movies.
Yeah.
And you still like The Relevant.
Disqualified from ever having a relevant
What are you
opinion.
calling it?
It's irrelevant.
What are you calling it?
Irrelevant. That movie is fucking irrelevant.
That movie doesn't exist. I don't know what he's talking about.
There probably is a movie called Irrelevant though.
Yeah. Probably not the one he's talking about.
That movie sucks. Anyway,
All right.
back to
Anyways,
Marvel.
back to Guardians. After they have so many shots and so many drinks and they're dancing, they're now laying on a sidewalk and some lady, they're like, we have to find Kevin Bacon. And some lady's like, we have a map right here. And then she basically tricks her into giving it to her for free.
She uses her Jedi mind trick.
You will give
Yeah.
it to
Like,
us.
holy shit, motherfucking Yoda. and shit.
Motherfucking Yoda and shit. You beat me to it. I was gonna say it. Damn it.
Give me
And
your
then
money.
they go to Kevin Bacon's house.
Money,
They bring-
please.
Money. Money, please. I love that.
This is just like
Uh,
a quote fest. Sorry, we're getting off track here.
That's all right.
Beer's kicking in.
So they go to Kevin Bacon's house. They ring his doorbell. They talk to him through the intercom, and he's like, "Nope." And Drax is like, basically saying, "If you don't, we're gonna come and get you." And she's like, "No, you're not supposed to say that." So it's kind of like funny humor between the two of them. What I don't get, this is one thing: Drax had to throw her over the fence.
And he just- and then he
That
just-
part was
I
hilarious.
said that when it happened, and he just hopped over.
No, but wait, when they're chasing Kevin Bacon later, she's jumping over fences, no problem.
I think she was talking out loud, so Drax didn't give her a chance to finish her sentence, which is why
Yeah.
he chucked her over the fence.
He's very literal. That's right.
Yeah, that's true.
Nothing
Okay.
goes over my head. I'd be touching it too fast. I would catch it.
I will catch it. I want the little green man. Give me the little green man.
So now they're walking through Kevin Bacon's front yard, and Mantis grabs a giant, like,
The
candy cane ornament,
Yep.
and then
That's a
Drax grabs, like, a little gnome.
Like an
and they
inflatable
basically-
Christmas guy.
Yep. They break into Kevin Bacon's house. She puts him to sleep, and they get him on the ship. Oh, no. Go ahead. I missed a whole big chunk.
He got scared, so he started running. So they started chasing him throughout the house, and then he finally escapes, and he like calls the cops. And then when they get to the outside, she's still holding the candy cane, and Drax is like, "I have to go back. I dropped my little man."
Yeah.
He goes, "What do you want? Do you want to get Peter's Christmas gift or your little man?" He goes, I want the little man." "You're impossible." And then that's when the cops come. And they start fucking the cops
Flipping
up.
cop cars and fucking them up.
But he, like, could have legitimately killed like a bunch of cops. And I think
Like,
that's
he
when
did. I
Mantis
think
like,
she was
we don't
"No,
hurt
she doesn't
anybody.
kill anybody."
Yeah,
No, they
yeah.
were still alive because the car was flipped upside down because he threw the car.
But the fucking like roof like smashed in.
Then she gave him the candy cane. We're
Yeah,
eating
she
now,
goes
right?
under. She goes, we're just trying to bring gift Kevin Bacon to our friend to make him happy. He's sad, and then she gives him her candy cane.
This makes us even now, right? Sure.
And then they get him on the ship, and then they wake him up, but he's under like a trance, right?
Oh,
And-
he's an actor.
Oh no, but they're basically like, you saved a whole town just by dancing, and you killed Jason Voorhees, all by yourself. And he's like, well,
He's like,
no.
well, no, actually, he killed me by sticking an arrow through my neck, and he's like, it actually was his mother, Mrs. Voorhees.
And then Drax is like, an arrow through the neck. That's great.
They basically discovered that he's an actor. He didn't really save anybody or anything.
And they
Now
rip
they
him
don't know
for
what the
it.
fuck they're gonna do, because how are they gonna give Peter this fake hero?
Worst gift ever.
But like Drax is like, an actor. Oh my god, what's more disgusting than an actor? I want to throw up in my mouth. And then Mantis is like, oh
they're
my
open
god, how
first.
could we do this?
I forgot they robbed like a shop for like all the Christmas stuff because they just had like Christmas trees and lights and shit in the back inside the ship.
They probably just took it all from his front lawn.
Yeah, and then okay, so now they find out he's an actor, and then they go to surprise.
What is
They
Brent
get.
doing?
I don't know.
This guy's fucking tripping over there.
I'm
All right.
freaking out, man.
You ever seen the back of a $5 bill? Weed.
On beer?
I think Brent's about to end up in Debo's chicken coop over there.
Oh my god. So they get the celebration all set up in nowhere. Peter Quill's coming. He's walking. He sees everything. He's like, wow, this is all for me. Cool. And then they bring Kevin Bacon out, and he's like, what? And he's like, no, you can't do this. Basically saying, gotta give him back.
He was like, there's no air in here. Like, because they have him in like a box.
Fragile.
And Peter Quill basically says, get him out of the trans, and gets him out of the trans.
This is human trafficking.
Yep. Kevin Bacon's all pissed. He's freaking out. He's like, get him out of here. They bring him to the ship. Yondu's secondhand guy tells him the story.
Kraglin?
Kevin Bacon comes back.
Kraglin, right?
What?
His name's Kraglin, right?
I have
Maybe.
no idea.
Yeah, it's Sean Gunn's brother, the
Yeah.
director.
Kraglin, yeah, that's his name. Sorry, I was like trying to fucking remember his name since we were talking about it earlier.
Or hold on, I said Sean Gunn's brother. No, his name is Sean Gunn. James Gunn is the director, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
He's also the guy that played the Weasel guy in Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
He
So
is, yep.
His
Is he
brother
really?
always gives him a job.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yep.
And he was in Gilmore Girls.
he was.
Who gives a shit?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not with you on that one, Rob. Pitch Perfect, I'm with you, but Gilmore Girls, I can't do it.
I didn't say I liked it. I'm just know he's in it.
Yeah.
It's actually a pretty bad show. So then
If it was
Kevin
One Tree Hill,
Bacon.
I'd be right there with you.
Boo that shit too.
All right.
You never
anyways.
watched One Tree Hill. Shut up.
What about the OC? That's
Don't
pretty good.
need- You guys have gone soft.
What about
I never-
Dawson's Creek back in the day?
I never watched
Everything you
OC, but I
want-
think Sarah did.
Listen to everything you motherfuckers are saying. You guys have all gone soft.
California.
Listen, at least One Tree Hill has some good eye candy to look at. Sophia Bush.
So does the internet.
Oh my god.
Well,
don't
it's
have to-
different though.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
I can't do that when Sarah's around.
I was about to say you had to go out of your way to find it on the internet. No, I'm just saying.
I feel like you have to go out of your way to put on One Tree Hill.
I mean,
Not
guys,
when
I've already
somebody
told
else
you
puts it on.
Power Rangers is a little nicer to watch so nowadays.
Oh, hey, that Pink Ranger doesn't matter like what Power Rangers it is. Seems like that Pink Rangers, there you go.
Everybody
That's
likes the
true.
pink starburst, so I mean,
Whoa, daddy.
taste the rainbow, whoa, daddy.
All right, whoa, daddies. Kevin Bacon comes
This is
back,
getting out of control.
and he
You
feels
have
bad.
derailed.
And he now all of a sudden Kevin Bacon's in a band and he knows how to sing really well and does a concert for Peter Quill and
He
the
actually,
entire
I
town.
think he has a band on the side in real life, so he could actually sing and do that and play guitar.
I didn't know.
For real.
For real.
Well, I think the thing is, he decides that he needs to help these people figure out the meaning of Christmas or something.
Well,
Yeah.
Who goes on the ship with him to take him back? Peter goes on the ship with him to take him back.
Mm-mm.
Right?
No, it's
The guy you just mentioned.
No, yeah, Kraglin, is that his name?
Kraglin, yeah. So he's like telling him shit about like what Peter went through and all that stuff, and he kind of has a change of heart. And he calls his wife, and he's like, "Yeah, it's basically like Iron Man and what's her name from Infinity War. Like, I'm not gonna be home anytime soon. I'm going into space.
I'm gonna be a little late."
Yeah. And then they do a concert. They exchange gifts. Mantis admits to Peter that that's his sister. Peter is her brother.
But this is like an emotional thing because she didn't want to tell him because she was like, "Oh, like."
Because their
Something
father's
about,
a piece
like-
of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Father killed everybody.
She didn't want him to look at her and her be a constant reminder of ego.
Yeah,
And, like, what happened to his mom and stuff.
Yeah.
so he was very
Yeah.
happy about it.
But in this same scene, Peter tells Mantis that Yondu actually didn't ruin Christmas. He actually cared, and they reveal that the Christmas that Sean Gunn's character is talking about
He
is the
didn't know
Christmas.
the rest of the story.
Yeah, that's the same Christmas that Yondu gave Peter Quill his blasters.
And
Well,
Peter
it's the
gave
same
him
thing
his
we've
first
seen with
troll doll.
Yondu before, where, like, he's one of those people that's, like, acts like a hard ass on the outside, but he's actually a softie on the inside. So
Yeah.
Facts.
he ends up giving Peter, like, a Christmas present, and it's his guns, right?
The
Yeah,
blasters,
his blasters. Yeah.
And what Peter gives him is the first troll doll that he puts up on the dashboard
Yep.
of the
Yeah.
ship.
Oh yeah, that's in Guardians 1 and 2.
Yeah,
So I remember the gifts being funny. I know that Mantis gives Drax the elf.
The inflatable decoration that he
Yeah.
wanted to take from Kevin Bacon's lawn.
Do you guys remember any of the other gifts?
Yeah, when Nebula gives Rocket the Bucky's arm.
Yes.
That was
Oh,
what everybody was
yeah.
freaking out about. And I was like, where did she get Bucky's arm from?
Yeah, because in Infinity War, when they start fighting together, he's like, I'm gonna get that arm, and he gets it.
And he
Yeah, but
gets it.
how did Nebula get it, though?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's Christmas, baby.
The magic
They'll
of
probably establish that Bucky got a stronger arm somehow. Oh, you know what it could have been? It could have been, and this is theorizing here, is Bucky lost his arm in Civil War, correct? Which is
Yes.
why when he went to Wakanda to
They gave him
train,
the updated one.
they gave him the
I think you're
updated one.
right.
yeah.
I think you're right. I think that was the original one. We have to go
Could have
back.
been.
I have to go back and watch it because the one they gave in Wakanda had some like tribal, like gold and black, like tribal shit etched into it,
And I think the original one had like the Soviet.
and it was just
Like star.
silver.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
So somebody bring that shit up on the internet right now.
Yeah, right.
What was
Well,
the arm that Nebula gave to him?
That's the thing about the MCU. Like, I love it, but I hate it at the same time because it's like there's so much going on. It's, oh, remember that thing that happened 20 movies ago? Oh, yeah. Like,
I bet you it is probably the original one.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Because I think the I forget their name, but the Wakanda women group, they were able to disable the arm quickly because they knew about like the technology.
Mm.
But I'm pretty sure Iron Man like rips it off.
No, they
When they
gave it.
fight.
Well, that was the original arm. He didn't get the arm in Wakanda until Infinity War, when they all went there and they're waiting for Thanos to, the children of Thanos to show up.
Yeah,
And he was like, still like Cap went up to him, Black Panther went up to him with the fucking case and opened it up, and the arm was there, and he was like, "Where's the fight?" And Black Panther's like, "It's coming."
then after in Captain America with Bucky and
That was before.
Sam.
That was before Infinity War, though.
The TV show.
Oh, you're talking about that?
Yeah,
Captain
where they
America.
where
I
they
thought-
fight him inside the room, and then she like disables his arm, and his arm just drops off.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. I thought you were talking about the Civil War movie.
Oh no, that's where I think that's the arm that she gave Rocket.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's the original arm.
I can't find anything on it. People are mad about it, but
Of course.
yeah.
Everybody's got to be mad about something.
He
Yeah.
needs his arm.
Angry.
I can't add the. I feel like Groot had a funny gift, or he received one. I can't remember, but yeah, Groot looks like John Cena essentially.
Yep.
So
Well, I can't remember. Was it after? Was it the post credits where they put him as a Christmas tree?
They were
Yeah, that's the
decorating
post credit
yeah.
scene.
oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, you did?
Oh, really?
No, you guys are gonna have to explain.
It's
that.
nothing crazy. It's just they literally they're decorating him as a Christmas tree, and then something happens where all the stuff falls off, and then
He like
Rocket's like,
sneezes or some shit.
yeah,
They
and then
keep
Rocket's
telling
like, guess
him
we
not
got to
to
have
move.
another Christmas special.
Uh,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
funny. But yeah, so the gifts they give gifts. It's like that
Rob,
wholesome.
sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but like, how long you been watching the MCU, bro? You know you got to watch till after the credits are over. All the time.
I know. I think you know what. You know what I think. What happens though is like when I watch Disney.
It minimizes it and like tells you to watch something else. But
Yeah.
there is a thing. I think there's a thing though where you can say like keep watching credits or something.
There's
show
for the
you.
movies. I don't know about the show, but for the movies that have post-credit scenes, which is 99% of them at this point,
It'll say skip
there's
credits.
a thing. It'll say skip credits, so
Yeah.
it'll skip to like the post-credit scene.
Oh.
See, I didn't
That's
see that, but I mean, like you said, I'll watch. I'm sure I'll watch it again. This kid like loves that. Every time we see it on Disney, he's like, "Let's watch that again." I'm like, "Let's watch something else," and then I kind of get him to watch something else.
This isn't MCU necessarily, but have you seen that Chris Hemsworth thing on Disney Plus, that documentary thing that he did?
Yeah, that's why he's I think retiring from acting, or he's
Well,
like,
there's shit happened in there that he learned about himself, that he's not retiring, he's taking a break, but
yeah,
that
yeah,
whole series is fucking excellent.
okay,
He's got like early onset
Dementia.
Alzheimer's.
Or all times,
shit.
yeah.
And
Chris
so it's a-
Hemsworth does? How old
Yeah.
is he?
Yeah, he's like 40, but he's like it
He
runs
said
his
it's like
family.
both of his parents and his
Yeah,
family
he's
members
showing,
have it.
like, very early signs of it, and so the show's all about him going out and like doing all. It's fucking excellent. Watch it. It's very profound too.
I gotta see it.
But it's basically him just like contemplating life and trying to figure out how to do different things with his body that could like help limit what that'll do to him. I think it's called Limitless or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's fucking excellent. It's so good.
All right, I'm gonna have to watch it.
I think
I've
seen
been
it. I thought
tempted,
it was a
but I
good
haven't.
movie.
Yeah, no, it's like a 6-part thing, but it's like very profound. Like it's gonna make you like it's gonna throw your own life in your face a little bit.
Shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But yeah. I mean, that's the Guardians Christmas stuff. It's just, they did the happy ending. Kevin Bacon decided to stay, sang with them. Eventually he gets dropped off. Happy ending. Yondu was a good guy. Gave him his blasters.
Got a
MCU.
troll doll.
Troll doll.
Yeah. I thought it was fun. I mean, I don't think it was anything. I wouldn't say it was like super awesome, but it was fun. It was definitely better than Fat Man. It was more enjoyable.
Bite
I've-
your tongue.
I could
Last
also
month.
say that I've watched it already multiple times because Banks likes it. But clearly, I have not stayed past the credits. So next time we watch it, I'll stay past the credits.
Well, it's also quick. It's not much of a time commitment. It definitely reminded me of classic holiday specials like Rudolph and stuff. You just watch it quick. Like it's not
Yeah.
going to take up
Yeah.
a lot of time. So.
Yeah, it's 44 minutes.
I thought it was a cool little put together. Like, here's a Christmas episode, so to speak.
Yeah.
Like, it was cool.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was. It wasn't like it didn't feel rushed, or it didn't feel like there wasn't a purpose. Like, even the story kind of had like meaning to it. So I thought that was really well done.
Yeah, it's a fun 45-minute watch.
Yeah. And I'm glad that Guardians 3 is coming out in like March or May. So it's not a big like gap between seeing this and that. They probably filmed them at the same time because to have that budget just for that 45 minutes is probably not responsible.
Yeah. Was it me, or did you guys get this same vibe that like Peter Quill was like a more darker, hardened version of himself.
Yeah, he seemed just like he just looked older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he looks skinnier than he did in Endgame.
Right. Yeah.
Isn't the thing supposed to be he's like depressed because of what's her face, Gamora?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
So.
Well, you got to think it's not only Gamora, but then the whole thing with his father being an asshole. They never really showed him get over that, because at the end of Guardians 2 is when they run into the Asgardian ship that was just blown up by Thanos.
Yep.
So it's probably him processing Gamora and his father and all that other stuff.
Yeah. All at the same time.
And Thor.
Yondu too.
Left. And Yondu, yep.
Well, him and Thor have kind of similar like stories if you think about it. They live like both of them have like fucking lost like just about everybody. I mean, Peter's got the Guardians now still, but it doesn't look like that might be a thing for very much longer based on some of the stuff that's being reported and some of the things looks like it's going on in the trailer. But that was a big thing with Thor. Thor was depressed because he fucking lost like everybody and everything.
Thor was sad. That was a great movie, but that was sad.
Yeah.
Thor: Love and Thunder was sad too.
I did not care for fucking Love and Thunder.
I didn't either.
They took everything that was good about Ragnarok and just tried to take it too far. Like
you know
the humor and everything.
You know what's funny about that is like I didn't see it in the loop of like when it came out, but I randomly saw it like up and I was like, oh, let me watch this, and I actually really enjoyed it. But really? I think if I watched it within like that time span of when it came out, I think I probably would have thought the same thing.
We saw it in the theater, didn't care for it, and then we watched it again like 2 weeks ago, and I still like my feelings do not change on it.
I think it's too much up and down. Think about it. It's like dark with it's dark with the butcher, right? Yeah. And then it gets super humorous, and then it gets dark with the cancer, and then it gets dark with the butcher, and then it gets too serious. It gets too loose.
And the kids and kidnapping kids and all that shit. And
yeah, it's just too all over the place. It wasn't consistent.
That's another thing. Hemsworth was saying that like he's saying he's only going to do one more Thor movie, and he wants the Russo brothers to do it, the guys who did Infinity War and Endgame, because he wants to take it into like a more serious place again.
Got it.
And he's got a lot to say. He's kind of got like a lot to say over that character.
But even that movie introduced like Hercules and another hero, I believe.
Yeah, my boy Roy Kent.
Yep.
He's there. He's there. He's every fucking where. Roy Kent. Roy Kent.
Beta, didn't they introduce Beta in this? I can't remember.
Well, all I was going to say, I feel like part of the problem with a lot of these Phase 4 movies is just something as simple as like Infinity War and Endgame was such a high point, and like with Thanos like being like the ultimate villain, it's like none of these other villains are living up. Like or the God Butcher, it was cool, but like he's like quite a few steps down from like Thanos. It's kind of like
I don't think he's supposed to be that big bad. That Thanos
I know, but I say they already overcame like the biggest villain of all villains, so now everything's like a letdown from there.
Well, that's why it's all individual movies again. So now they have to deal with these enemies solo instead of. But when Kang comes around, you're gonna see them all come back.
When the man comes around.
When the man comes around.
I think that after that movie, they went back and like if you think about like the process of where it went, they went back to Iron Man 1 or like the Hulk back in the day, where it was just here's this single movie. It's not that we're doing all these movies to tie something big together. They're trying to like retell the story now, so they're trying to like almost restart over.
Well, that's exactly it. Like that was 10 years worth of all these movies and all this build up to one thing. And I don't know if that was ever the plan from the get-go, but it's almost like, they're like starting from square one again to get to this next big like thing.
But they're doing it so much faster than they were. Think about it. It took 10 years to get from Iron Man 1 to Endgame.
Yeah.
Right? And now they have Endgame, post-Endgame to Secret Wars, which is 2025.
Which is still
and
like
Secret Wars is supposed to. They said it's going to be like Endgame style, big thing. That's in what?
But that's like 8 years though.
4, 3.
Well, from now, but if you're starting from the end of Endgame,
it'll
be like 8 years total.
Yeah, I guess so. But now there's so much more. It was like 1 or 2 movies a year. Now it's like 6 movies and 3 TV shows, or
Yeah,
3 movies and 6 TV shows.
Well, they probably
That's the
didn't
problem.
think that it was going to.
That's the problem with a lot of things these days. It's just too much content. It's like we talk about it with wrestling. It's like it's too much. Like
Yeah.
scale it back a little bit.
Can't watch everything.
Even
Yeah.
Walking Dead, you got Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, something else, The Walking Dead. Now they're doing a prequel of The Walking Dead. Then they're gonna do Michonne and what's his face's thing. It's like,
yeah,
Yeah.
I
Negan
never
and
watched.
what's her name's getting their own spin-off too.
I
Oh,
never
really?
watched Walking Dead,
Yeah.
but like, yeah, I've seen people say that. Like, who cares about the finale? Because they're just gonna break it off into 3 more spin-offs. So, like, does it really matter that
Well, that's
the
even
main
Game
show
of
ended?
Thrones. Yeah,
Like a bunch of the characters that were in the show previously and characters that were just in this finale, they're all. It's like going to be 3 different fucking spin-offs.
so then
So
they
it's
can
like theirs
reconnect at
just
one point
continues.
again.
Right, they could. Right.
If depending on how the finale goes and who.
I didn't
actually
watch it,
stays.
so I don't know.
I didn't either. I stopped watching this season, but I mean, I'm going to watch it because it's the last one, and I've seen.
I have not
all of
watched
them.
it. I have not watched the last
But-
3 seasons. I was so into that for a long time.
Well, I feel like once Negan killed.
I stopped that season too. I don't
A
even
lot.
think I
I feel-
finished that season.
Again, I never watched any of it, but I see a lot of people say that after that season when
That was
Negan killed the
such-
guys, no one watched it anymore.
Well, I feel like even up to when he finally got captured, but then after that, it was like that was such a huge point, like an impactful thing for that show that like nothing they did after that fucking could top it or live up to it.
It's the only comic book accurate point that they had in that show.
There were some other ones. They were just
There was a
different
bunch of other
timelines.
stuff in the earlier
Yeah.
season, in the early seasons, yeah, like with the governor and the prison and all that.
Yeah, they reversed
True.
it. Like that was earlier.
Yeah,
True.
And then what's his face wasn't even in the comic books.
Daryl.
Yeah.
yeah, he's a made up character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He fit in for a long time, but apparently he might be getting a spin-off too, where he goes to like fucking Europe or some shit.
He should.
And then Rick is like in the comic books till the end. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is Daryl the Asian guy?
No,
That's
no,
Glenn.
that's yeah.
Daryl is
Glenn?
the
Daryl's the biker with
Daryl's
blonde dude
Glenn is
as
the
the
Asian
brother.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's in Nope.
The guy that was in Nope. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot he was in Nope.
I still haven't watched that.
It's alright.
That's right. I forgot he was in that. I liked it a lot.
I gotta rewatch it.
It's definitely
I
worth a
liked it.
watch. Yeah,
It was different
I-
than what I thought it was going to be, but I still
yeah.
liked it a
That's
lot.
my thing too. It wasn't what I expected it to be, but I didn't dislike it.
I thought it was gonna be like Get Out, but it definitely wasn't. Like it was definitely different.
It's not really a horror movie. I think that's the thing. I think people thought it was going to be a horror movie, and it's not really. Like it's science fiction-y.
It's a
It's
thriller
not really
in a way.
scary.
Mm.
Still shout out
Suspenseful.
to
Very
Yeah.
suspenseful.
Top Dollar in The Crow for being in that movie.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Hit Row. Who hot
Yeah,
at the top dollar?
That's what I thought too, and I was like, wait, what?
No, but the long black haired guy that's in The Crow, the main villain.
Yeah, he's the old guy in that movie, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Let me paint a picture for you. Ka, bang, fuck, I'm dead.
Yeah, it's good. It's worth a watch.
Aren't they remaking that?
Yes.
Who's the
Yeah.
Crow?
They announced
Asgard. Or
Peter
Asgard.
Sarsgaard?
It.
Or is
yeah.
it Peter?
The
Aren't there a
guy who
couple
plays
The
Sarsgaards?
guy who was it.
Oh yeah.
You're supposed to be Momoa, which he looked fantastic as the Crow, but
Yeah, it's the guy from It,
yeah.
Pennyworth.
Bill Sarsgaard. That's what it is.
Bill.
Yeah, that's it. I'm kind of scared because like there's so many different renditions of that, but nothing beats the original.
Wow.
Something I gotta go back and rewatch.
Did you guys see Barbarian?
No, I heard
No.
that was good though.
Yeah, I liked it. It's made me think of it because he's in that too, Bill Sarsgaard.
Man.
Well, that's the Guardians. There's a lot going on. Go watch Guardians 3 trailer. That's coming out. It looks like someone's going to die.
Is that the next MCU movie?
No,
Is there
Ant-Man's
anything
coming out
before
in
that?
February.
Oh, Ant-Man.
Ant-Man's
Oh, okay.
February.
Someone's
I think-
buying that too.
You know how Phase 4, Phase 4 was the emotional phase because of all the deaths, like the parents and stuff?
And everybody just recovering from everything else.
I think Phase 5, this phase, is going to be the death of teams. People are going to, I think Ant-Man's going to
I see
die.
that.
I think, Guardians, they said this is the last Guardians movie, so they're going to break up.
Well, it's the last Guardians movie with this team.
They're going to break up.
There's already
Phase
a new
4
team,
ended
though.
with Black Panther, right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen Black Panther yet still, so
really good.
Might have to wait for Disney Plus at this point.
Yeah, it's probably give it like 3 more weeks.
Yeah.
I feel like it's usually like or around 3 months to where
Yeah.
those movies end up on there.
It's a different feel in the movie theaters, though. I'll tell you
I
that.
would agree. But
Yeah, like I might still try to see it in the theater if I can get there, but I just feel like I probably won't have time to get there before it comes out on Disney Plus. So we'll see.
watch, it's gonna come out on like Christmas.
Well, they did that last year or the year before.
fucking
They
sad, man.
just dropped a bunch of stuff like on Christmas. Like
I think it was
for
Black
November.
Widow, right, last year?
Yeah, Black Widow and
Yeah.
a couple things. It was just like they just dropped them all, and didn't like announce it.
Yeah. Oh no, it was Hawkeye was last Christmas, I think.
But that was announced. There's a few
That's
things they
true.
just dropped on there, and like it wasn't previously announced.
That's true. That's true. Yep. So, any final words on Guardians?
I liked it. I'd watch it.
2
again.
thumbs up.
It was all right.
All right.
Party pooper.
So are we gonna try to review that the horror one, the horror Christmas
I'm
one?
down for that.
Maybe in a
I'm
week
down
or
if we
two.
can all find the time to do it. I already watched it, so it's on you guys to watch it. So
All right.
Oh wait, which one are we talking about?
Bloody
Christmas, bloody Christmas.
Oh, okay. I keep thinking of the other one. No, yeah, I'm down to watch that.
Word. Okay, so that might be coming soon. So tune in, keep an eye out, keep an ear out. You'll hear what's up. Remember to like, share, rate, review, comment, and subscribe to Disaster Party Podcast on all social media platforms, including the YouTube. Thanks,
You can see how pretty.
B-Rent. Thanks, Seany-D, for coming on for these 2 episodes. Bang, bang, as Nick P would say. And for Disaster Party Podcast, I'm Rob Daniel, and we are out. Bye. Bye.